If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, if you want to tell me you love my beard, the best way to do it is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So we got a lot of news today, alright? So Jamie Foxx shows love to Chris Brown, and Chance the Rapper announces a new album. Nicki Minaj shows love to Megan Thee Stallion. Blueface gets a new tattoo. Tay K pleads guilty to aggravated robbery, and Master P talks about meeting Tyler Perry. Let's talk hip hop. Alright, yo, so this is just another reason to love Chris Brown, right? So he's in the studio chilling, you know what I'm saying? Listening to some new music or whatever he's recorded. You see he got some bad bitches in the studio, he got his niggas in the studio, and then he's chilling because also Jamie Foxx's sister is in the studio too, right? And so for a lot of people who don't know, right, Jamie Foxx has done interviews and talked about his sister before, right? But his sister has Down syndrome, but he says that, you know, he loves his sister and that she kind of brings him back to reality, right? Like when he's getting all big and he thinks he's the shit and he thinks he's the man and he's, you know, feeling himself, you know, his sister is the one to bring him back down and show him to humble himself, you know what I'm saying? And it's just so dope, right? So his sister is in the studio with Chris Brown and she's just feeling the music, and then Chris Brown leans over to her and he's like, I love you, to Jamie Foxx's sister, and Jamie Foxx's sister's like, I love you back, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the music, just having fun. I mean, just like a dope ass, heartwarming, cool ass video, right? Like this is one of the first things I seen this morning when I woke up, right? So I'm like, yo, this is so dope. It made me smile. I'm like, yo, it's a cool ass Wednesday and I got to talk about this. This shit is gonna be first, right? So then Jamie Foxx sees the video and then posts it on his Instagram with the caption. He says, congratulations, Chris Brown, on your #1 album, Indigo. It's Indigo season. You are beyond talented and I salute you, and I think you are and I thank you for the beautiful moments that you shared with my sister, Deandra Dixon. You lift her so high that the tears swell up in her heart and mine. Thank you. Love. Music. When Chris Brown says I love you and Deandra Dixon says I love you back, cloud 9, right? So Jamie Foxx appreciates it. He loves it. He loves the fact that Chris Brown is showing love to his sister, and it's just a fucking dope ass little situation. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So Chance the Rapper was on Jimmy Fallon last night, right? And this is crazy, right? Because he's all like, yeah, you know, I'm coming out with a new album, bop, 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 right? And so that part is cool, right? And I'm like, hell yeah, yo, I'm looking forward to this new Chance album, right? Chance ain't dropped an album since 2016, right? 3 years ago with Coloring Book, right? So I'm like, oh, hell yeah, yo, the album's coming out, it's gonna be dope, right? Then he says that the name of the album is gonna be called The Big Day, right? And it's dope because it's coming out on July 26th, which he announced the album 10 days before the album drops, which is so cool because Chance the Rapper's first mixtape was called 10 Day. So for him to announce the new album 10 days before it comes out, you see, I see what you do. I see what you're doing, Chance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool, right? This is coming after maybe a month ago, he finally put Acid Rap and 10 Day on iTunes and Spotify and all streaming services so that everybody else can listen to that shit. Because really and truly, you know, 10 Day and Acid Rap were only available on SoundCloud and datpiff.com and stuff like that. But, you know, with Coloring Book, it was available on iTunes, you know, exclusively. He did some kind of thing with iTunes because, you know, Chance the Rapper's like, yo, I'm independent, but I did a little contract with iTunes or Apple Music so that, you know, they could put my shit, whatever, right? Chance the Rapper plays with the numbers, right? And that's what I'm saying. So Anyway, he's saying that also on Jimmy Fallon last night, he said that this is going to be his debut album, right? And I'm like, debut album? Chance, you came out like 5 fucking years ago. What you talking about? Debut album, right? You have 3 albums already out, right? Fine. 2 mixtapes and an album, right? If you want to say 10 Day is a mixtape, if you want to say, you know, Acid Rap is a mixtape, Coloring Book wasn't no damn mixtape, you know what I'm saying? But what Chance the Rapper is saying that Coloring Book, 10 Day, and Acid Rap were all mixtapes, and that his very first album, for real, is gonna be The Big Day, right? That's coming 10 days from now, right? Which is, I guess, you know, cool or whatever like that, but come on, man. Just like Meg Thee Stallion did when she was like, oh yeah, Fever is not an album, it's a mixtape. It's a mixtape, but you're coming out with a whole documentary around it. You got Hype Williams directing it. Sounds like a fucking album to me, the way that you rolling this shit out, right? But the way that Russ and, you know, Captain Obvious Russ said this, you know, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, he was like, oh, these rappers will drop a project and then call it a mixtape instead of an album when the album don't sell well, and say, oh, that wasn't the real album, and then drop another project and say, this is the real album when it sells good, right? And Russ be talking straight facts, right? And so when he said that, a lot of people was like, Russ, we know already. You talking, you know, the obvious shit, right? And he is talking the obvious shit, but still, man, I see how y'all niggas be playing with the numbers, and I mean, it's okay if you drop an album and the shit don't sell well, as long as your fan base likes it, and as long as it's good music, then it's okay, you know what I'm saying? But these niggas playing around with the numbers, again, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I am looking forward to Chance's album. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Megan Thee Stallion posts up a picture on Instagram, right? A thirst trap, right? So she in a little bikini or whatever. She got like, it's like a zebra print, but it's like black and yellow, right? And she posted the picture or whatever, and that's cool, right? And then mad people was commenting on it like, damn, you know, googly eyes, the tongue out. One of my homeboys, shout out to Sid, that nigga commented on the shit, you know, everything, right? So Nicki Minaj also commented on it too, right? And Nicki Minaj just kind of, you see the picture, she did like the emojis, and she's like, damn, yo, basically saying like Meg Thee Stallion is fine, right? So of course, you know, the haters gonna come out of nowhere, because, you know, there's this running kind of, I guess, rumor that Nicki Minaj hates on all female rappers, or tries her damnedest to stop any female rapper from shining, right? But she was showing love to Meg Thee Stallion, and Meg Thee Stallion has showed love to Nicki Minaj over, you know, the times, countless of times. Every time she's asked about Nicki Minaj, she says Nicki Minaj is love. Nicki Minaj, you know, is the queen. I give her a prop. She inspired me. Blah, 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 right? Which is all cool. And I really think that Nicki Minaj, as long as she gets like the recognition that she feels she deserves, she's cool with other female rappers, right? It's the female rappers who come out and drag her whole style and don't even give her any props and say, oh yeah, I got the pink wig, thick ass, give them whiplash from Nicki Minaj. That's when Nicki Minaj has a problem with it, which is understandable, right? So, but of course the people, you know, the haters on Twitter and Instagram gonna come out of nowhere talking about, oh, Nicki, now you trying to be on, you know, Megan's good side. Oh, you losing it. Oh, you a has-been, so you better try to make friends with Megan Thee Stallion and blah, 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 right? So Nicki responded, and she's like, damn. But it was funny, right? Nicki was like, damn, you can't even show nobody no love nowadays, right? Like, if Nicki was hating on Meg, they gonna have something to say about that, right? If Nicki was showing love to Meg, they got something to say about that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so Blueface was chilling in his crib, right? And he called his tattoo artist over, right? And this is dope, right? Because Blueface, you know how he has the Benjamin, you know, on the side of his face, you know, from the $100 bill. Well, then now he's got, I mean, y'all saw it, like the little strip. You know how like y'all hold the $100 bill up to the light just to see like that little blue strip or whatever that's in the middle? So he got that strip too on the side of his face too, like, you know, letting niggas know this ain't no counterfeit. Blueface, is this the real shit? You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, right? And then also he got like the little 100 underneath the tattoo too, right? So he's just adding to the tattoo, right? And it's dope. I mean, like the whole fucking side of his face is tatted, right? And it looks cool, right? Some of these rappers, or not even rappers, like Boonk, Little Pump, Trippy Red. Some of these niggas, their face tattoos look fucking horrible, right? And I ain't gonna hold you, right? But Blueface's shit actually looks cool and it looks dope, right? I'm just saying, like, Blueface, please, like, stop tattooing your face, please. Like, you good for right now? Just, like, leave it, please, because I don't like these, like, it looks cool is what I'm saying, and these other niggas look ridiculous. And I don't want Blueface to start creeping into that ridiculous territory. You know what I'm saying? So just, you good right now, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Blueface also has a tattoo of Benjamin Franklin on his hand too, and you know, it's blue or whatever like that. Basically the same tattoo that he has on the side of his face, right? And y'all know that Blueface got 2 girlfriends, right? And he went and got well, he was like, bitch, both y'all hoes gonna get my fucking tattoo on your hand too.
Oh yeah, they committed. They committed. Ooh, shout out to the tap man. Yeah, pulled up on me with his man. Yeah, good work, good work. Baby. Ooh, side profile, fuck them.
Yo, this shit is crazy. That's one for the city boys, right? This nigga Brandon these hoes now. He's like, all right, my stable of hoes. Like, all right, he's in a poly relationship and that's cool or whatever like that. R. Kelly got 2 girlfriends too. And I'm not comparing Blueface to R. Kelly because Blueface don't piss on bitches as far as I know, or fuck with underage hoes as far as I know. But, you know, he do got a stable of hoes, which is cool, right? He Brandon these hoes now. He need a 3rd one, he need a 4th one. And they all need that Blueface tattoo in their hand. And I mean, for the rest of their life, no matter what fucking happens, they will always remember that time that they was Blueface's girlfriends and they fucking went and got the tattoo on their hand, man. This shit is crazy, but hey, fuck it. I mean, if they like it, I love it. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so Tay K's trial started yesterday, right? And this is sad, man, because it's like, you know, I was sitting down thinking, and I'm like, damn, yo, this nigga is mad young. Like, has he ever even been like in a relationship with like a woman, right? Like, maybe he got a little bit of pussy when he was 16, but he didn't really know what he was doing. But like, did you ever have like a real girlfriend? And now you like locked up with a bunch of niggas? And I mean, like, just for you. And I think it looks like this nigga is gonna be in prison forever, right? So that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you don't even get to like live your life at all. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. But anyway, so he pled guilty yesterday to 2 counts of robbery, right, in court. And basically, what Tay K and his lawyer was saying that he did agree to go into the home and do a home invasion with him and the other guys that planned on robbing the home, but they did not know that his friend or his co-defendant was gonna shoot that guy, right? So his co-defendant actually is guilty and found guilty of shooting that guy. So good. The murder's not on Tay K's hands, right? But the thing is that the DA is trying to convince the judge and the prosecutors and the jury that since Tay K went in there and since Tay K knew that his friend had a gun, that he knew that shit could possibly go crazy, right? But Tay K did admit that he did take part in the robbery, but he just didn't know that the murder was gonna happen, and that was something that nigga decided to do by himself while they were on the way out, right? And so, you know, he might have a little wiggle room there, right? But, you know, Tay K is still on trial for another murder, right? Which a woman who testified against Tay K already got 20 years and said that she will identify Tay K as the trigger man in that second murder, right? Plus, after that happened, Tay K allegedly, you know, beat up some old 65-year-old man and tried to rob him, pistol whipped him, and then took his wallet or whatever like that, right? So with all that coupled together, even if Tay K is found not guilty of this, which he won't be found not guilty of it because he already said, I am guilty of the robbery at least, right? So boom, there you go right there. his ass still has to go to trial for the second murder and the other robbery, and is not looking good for Tay K, and it's probably looking like this nigga's never gonna see the light of day, yo, which is so sad, right? Because imagine if you were just born into a circumstance, right? You were born into the hood. Like, this nigga Tay K don't know any better, right? And he's born into a situation, right? It's almost like he's part of a tribe. He's running around, he's young, he got guns, and you know, he does a little bit of that, whatever the case may be. And then he gets locked up immediately at 16 years old and never gets to ever live life, never gets to fill out a job application. Fuck in the job. He doesn't get to enjoy his fame. He doesn't get to, you know, be on Instagram. He don't get to go on his first date. He don't get to go to prom. Like, this nigga's whole life is jail. Gangbanging and jail. You know what I'm saying? And that means that he ain't getting no pussy, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below. Alright, so y'all know Master P just came out with I Got the Hookup Part 2, right? And I Got the Hookup, the first one, came out like, I don't know, man. I was a kid when this shit came out. I remember I got the hookup, holla if you hear me, oh, you know what I'm saying? And it was dope, right? I remember seeing that shit like on BET, low budget ass movie, and that's cool, hood movie, classic, right? So he comes out with I Got the Hookup Part 2. And I must admit, I have not seen the shit yet, but this video ain't about like I Got the Hookup Part 2, the movie, right? This is about the Essence Fest and Master P being there, right? So he's at the Essence Fest last weekend in New Orleans, and that's where he's from, right? Also, Tyler Perry's from New Orleans too, so the Essence Fest is coming down. You know, everybody who is, you know, in the culture and who is influential, they're gonna be out there, right? So Common was out there. That's when he did that freestyle in front of the Ritz-Carlton with Ray Wimley. I'm sure Birdman was out there, Wayne, because they from Essence Fest. They from New Orleans. Master P, I'm sure his peoples was out there. Tyler Perry was out there too, right? And Tyler Perry just actually bought a whole like old Confederate military base and turned it into a film studio, which is dope, right? So Tyler Perry is making billion-dollar moves, right? Also, Tyler Perry has an airplane that's bigger than Donald Trump's Air Force One, like real shit. Like, Tyler Perry is making this money, right? And so this is dope, right? And so now Master P kind of stepping out. Well, he's using his money that he got from the rap game, and he's trying to finesse it into, you know, movies and stuff like that. So he's looking at Tyler Perry as somebody that he looks up to, like an idol, and he wants to make it there one day, right? And he was on the Breakfast Club talking about I Got the Hookup, and he's saying, yeah, you know, it wasn't made on a Spider-Man budget or anything like that. We didn't spend hundreds of millions of dollars. We might have spent $2 million, but this is for a good reason, right? We're starting here, and we're gonna build up and build up slowly, right? Which is cool, it's admirable, and as long as you show up and you continue to build up slowly, little by little, then hell yeah, you're gonna reach your goal, right? That's what I'm doing with this whole damn YouTube channel, right? I'm building up slowly so I can reach my goal, right? Not saying I'm gonna be the best nigga, you know, right off top, but I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm gonna be here every day, and I'm gonna be consistent, and I'm gonna give y'all the motherfucking news that you need to know, right? So that's the same kind of mentality that Master P has, and that's cool, right? So he met Tyler Perry years ago, but they didn't really have a real conversation. And then also years ago, Master P wasn't really into the movie space, right? But just recently, he met Tyler Perry again, and basically he thought that Tyler Perry was gonna be like, hey, Master P, you know, come here, open arms, and sit down and give him a bunch of advice, and oh yeah, in Hollywood, blah, 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 and this and that, and yada, yada, yada. And he's saying that when he met Tyler Perry, you know, recently, last weekend, that he kind of felt like Tyler Perry was giving him like the cold shoulder a little bit, right? That it was just a weird, like, I guess, dynamic, that he didn't feel the love that he thought he would feel from another black man who's into movie production, who is also from New Orleans, you know, that Master P thought that he would feel, right? So he kind of said that he thinks that Tyler Perry maybe even like hating on him just a little bit because he looks at him as a threat, right? But then he also said that he kind of feels like maybe Master P, Tyler Perry is a little bit upset with Master P because Master P said that he would never put on a dress, right? Or that he would never wear a dress and a wig and makeup and do all that stuff in a movie for a role, right? That it's just up against his morals, and that if Tyler Perry wants to do that type of shit, that's for him, and that's cool, but he don't want to do it, right? So I think probably that's why Tyler Perry was giving him the cold shoulder, because if you're talking shit, I don't think that, he said, fuck Tyler Perry, that bitch ass, nigga putting on the motherfucking dress. He didn't say that. He just said, I wouldn't put on a dress. But if Tyler Perry is looking at it from his point of view and he says, oh, Master P is another one of those Negroes that say I shouldn't put on a dress, then, I'm putting Master P in this box right here. So when I see him, I'm not giving him no fucking advice. It's no smoke. I'm not trying to run down on him. I'm not talking about, hey, what you said about me, pussy? But I'm definitely not helping him out or giving him the warm welcome either. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Master P felt like his comments about not wearing the dress was probably, didn't warrant, Tyler Perry saying, fuck this nigga altogether. But hey, it is what it is, right? And just because Tyler Perry ain't welcoming you with open arms doesn't mean that you should be like, oh man, and be upset about the shit. I mean, just go on doing what you do, stay in your lane, and get your motherfucking chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody need Tyler Perry's approval for shit. I don't give a fuck if he's from your hood or not. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell and follow me at Jonny Fastlane. That's Jonny Fastlane on Instagram. And y'all already know what to do. Peace.